Recently, the open source audio editing program Audacity was acquired by Muse Group. Ever since then, Audacity has without a doubt been going downhill. They've made a variety of questionable decisions and have implemented telemetry and other nonsense, which is something that without a doubt does not belong in free software. This has a lot of people wondering, what are the alternatives to Audacity? Well, unfortunately, there aren't very many alternatives, especially not free software alternatives, but there are a few forks of Audacity itself, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at one called Tenacity, right now on the Linux Lounge. So the main thing to know about Tenacity is that really it's just a fork of Audacity, which is a good thing. If you're coming over from Audacity, everything is going to be exactly as you would expect it to be. The main differences here are in Tenacity's branding and lack of telemetry. Also, it has a different theme. So if you're looking for a program that acts as a drop-in replacement for Audacity, then this is definitely for you. Thankfully, this program really can replace Audacity regardless of what platform you're using too, as this program has builds for Mac, Linux and Windows. So first, to start our review of Tenacity, let's take a look at their website. As you can see, it's very modern and minimalist, with the download links, wiki and community links front and centre. Unfortunately though, only the community links work so far. The download links take you to an empty GitHub page, and the wiki link just redirects you to the Audacity wiki. If you want to download this program, you instead have to install a nightly build, which you can find a link to on the Tenacity GitHub page. I'll also have it in the description. Don't worry by the way, the Tenacity nightly build does seem fairly stable in my experience. It's also worth pointing out that there's a package on the AUR for Arch users if that's your sort of thing. I think the most intriguing thing about Tenacity to me is that despite being a simple fork of Audacity, Tenacity is very much branded as its own thing. It's very much presented as an original audio editor. In fact, there isn't even any mention of Audacity on Tenacity's homepage. It's only when you get onto Tenacity's GitHub page do you see mention of the fact that this program is a fork of Audacity. Why exactly it is that Tenacity have taken this approach to their branding, I'm not sure, but if I had to guess, I'd say it's to distance themselves from Audacity as much as possible, which, considering their disagreements with Audacity, I would find this to be pretty understandable if that were the case. Something else of note on Tenacity's GitHub are their reasons for making a fork of Audacity in the first place. Essentially, their disagreements with Audacity are that they feel that Audacity has violated the GPL with their privacy policy and contributor license agreement. They also disagree with the fact that Audacity has attempted to add Google services for data collection. Personally, I absolutely agree with Tenacity's stance on these issues. As I briefly mentioned earlier, this sort of stuff has no place in FOSS projects. So, with all that said, let's go ahead and fire up Tenacity and see how well it works. So, this is Tenacity. Obviously it looks very much like Audacity, and as you'd imagine, it works entirely the same way. So if you're used to Audacity, this program is going to be absolutely no issue for you. Although, I'm not sure if I'd use this for mission critical work just yet, as it's still a nightly build. But for my workflow, it seems to be absolutely fine. For a start, recording audio seems to work absolutely fine, as does cutting it and performing edits. The only issues here are the ones that were already in Audacity, and although I usually don't apply effects, I've tested them and they seem to work absolutely fine too. So as you can see, everything that Audacity can do, Tenacity can do as well. I can even open a project made in Audacity using Tenacity, and that seems to work absolutely fine, which really does mean that Tenacity can be a true drop-in replacement for Audacity. So in conclusion, Tenacity is pretty much just a rebranding of Audacity without the telemetry and other nonsense. But to be honest, that's a good thing, and it means that this program really can act as a drop-in replacement for Audacity. In fact, the audio for this video was recorded using Tenacity, which just goes to show that for my workflow, this program works just as well as Audacity. But with that said, that's it for today's video. I thank you for watching it, and I will see you in the next one.